Hey Gemini, welcome to Black Star Tarot. I'm going to do a quick energy check-in with you guys and see what you got going on in the world. All right, let's see. One more. Got it. All right, y'all. I see what's going on right away, and that's okay. You know what I mean? All right, so first we had daughter value. Daughter romance, not daughter value, daughter romance. And we have rest and regeneration, and we also have journey. All right, so a lot of you may be taking a little bit of a break, okay, from, your current relationship right now, and that's okay. All right, so let's start with card 33. So 3 and 3 is a 6, okay? So you may be wanting a little bit of a break right now to sit back, reflect, rest and recover. And I see that again here with card 19, which is a 10. So something has ended, all right? And it's almost like walking out of one relationship, and for some of you, you'll be walking right back into another one. But even though I feel like something's ending here, I don't think it's a bad thing. I see two people walking away from a relationship because they both found that this was necessary. I don't feel hard feelings or anything like that. I just feel like there were two people here that were just not meant for each other, and therefore it's being released. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up here. Rest and rejuvenation. This card kind of reminds me of the Four of Swords. All right, so there could have been a commitment relationship, whatever it is, that you needed to take a little bit of time and rest from because it was just becoming too much. Maybe this is a quick break. I don't know. Okay, somebody's definitely leaving. We have that too here, going on a journey, and someone's made that decision. Like, you know what? Someone's made the decision to just kind of walk away, take some time apart. I do see friends. I don't see enemies. All right, there could have been some disagreements, some arguments. I just feel like it's maybe just not getting along, right? Not cooperating with each other the way that a relationship should. Okay, whatever this is became a little overwhelmed, a little worn out, and some of you are just seeking some healing energy. You know what I mean? Okay, so this door may be closing. Actually, it is closing, but it's for a good reason. All right, so it's all right. All right, let's get some clarification. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. What else? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I feel this. I try not to be negative, and not just negative, but what I honestly feel to be, and this ain't for everybody, but I feel like that door, that's the problem I have with that door to romance is it's not closed. Even though I can clearly see that there is, some type of breakup here, right? We have the card of travel here twice. So, again, I see almost like a relationship ending, and then almost like someone like picking right back up again, right? The Nine of Pentacles speaks of being single. So I almost feel like it's almost like one door closes in a relationship and then someone hops right back in. Like they're only in this energy right here for a short period of time. Like while this door was closing, there's someone here that was actually working towards another commitment, another friendship. And or maybe that's just what it is, because you got two twos here, that's 44, but I feel like I'm 2 twos here, that's 4. I don't know. I feel like if somebody jumped from one house to the next, almost just like that. Whether this was planned, they were working towards it, I don't know. But I just feel like someone just like, you know what, this isn't working. Maybe two people knew it hasn't been working for a really long time, and they just decided to go ahead and move on. So could be dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, okay? But we do have that showing up here. And that's kind of how I'm feeling. I don't know. I just feel like somebody was like, you know what, it didn't work out here, it's gonna work out there. But this isn't something that's happened overnight. Like I said, this is disagreements. This is not really seeing eye to eye. This happened over a course of time. Nothing new. So you could be, if you haven't already left a relationship, either your person or you have already jumped, right back, into another. And look, you got Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So definitely something's changed. All right, someone's definitely made some type of decision here. Maybe they were just being called to another, you know, in some way. I don't know you, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know, there's a breakup, but at the same time, it almost feels easy. It don't feel chaotic. It doesn't feel like it was hard. It just feels like it was needed and necessary. For some of you, you could have even been living together and in separate relationships, right? Or maybe some type of open relationship. I don't know. But it's like as easily as you went out on one, somebody's right back into another. All right. Well, however that applies. Okay. And I don't know. With the nine of Pentacles, I almost feel like I said, like that independence. Somebody needed to be free. Okay. Somebody, you know, wanted something different. You know, wanted some fresh air even, right? Let me go take a break. Let me go travel, right? Whatever. Like they just, 5 of Cups. They just, you know, it wasn't working out. Forget it. Wasn't working out. Let's just call it what it is. Wasn't working out. All right. There's heartbreak. There's grief. There's someone here that just wasn't being fulfilled in the relationship they were currently in. And maybe this is mutual. Okay, Gemini, maybe this is mutual. Somebody's, you know what I mean? They just letting it go. They just somebody's letting this relationship go. You know, it's just time to go. The Hangman. It's Pisces. Could be a Pisces here. It doesn't have to be. But somebody's just like, you know what? I'm just letting this go. It's just time to go. Right? Let me just call it what it is, you know, and just go ahead and go. A 4 of Pentacles is ready to just call it a wrap. Okay. It's almost like there's no reason to hold on to this anymore. For some, maybe financial stability. Okay. But I just feel like there was no reason to hold on to any of this anymore. It was becoming a little too difficult for someone here. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but to just get to the point, like this has been ongoing for some of you, and somebody here just grew tired of it. They were tired, they grew weary, and they just wanted to change. Period. Okay. I feel like you've held on to this long enough, and I don't know, for not maybe for everybody, but during this time of transition between you and them, like I feel like they were already building something new. And some of you, again, it's mutual. Like you guys have walked away from this and you're friends. It's like, you know what, you're right. There's no point in hanging on to this anymore. Let me just let it go. We're both tired. We're both worn out. Neither one of us want this. Let's just walk away. Okay? For real. Like there it is again. There's a friend. So some of you definitely still friends with each other. Others of you, particularly with the moon here, Pisces is here again. All right. So that's kind of telling me when the moon shows up that this is definitely, it could have been a situation where, you know, I don't know, eggshells, even like walking around on eggshells, you know, being cautious about, you know, what to say, what not to say, like, you know, not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings, or, you know, hiding things, you know, things like that. But when the moon shows up, you know, those feelings become exposed, right? And you're all in your head and you're thinking about, you know, what would be the best, you know, situation for this. So some of you feared the worst, like you kind of knew it was coming to this when the moon shows up, like you feared that this was going to happen, or you could feel that this is coming. But it's okay, because I like that the 6 of Cups are here, because the 6 of Cups means, like, again, like, you know, we still cool, we still friends, right? You're still kind to one another. You may still be, you know, speaking to one another, helping one another, maybe even still sharing some small talk, you know, so on and so on. So I don't know. So I kind of feel like this is what this is. However, there is someone here that, you know, either got into an immediate relationship, or you guys just ended it, you know, ending it as friends. And that's okay. And that's very mature, right? Ending it as friends. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. You know, be peaceful, be friendly, be cool, be calm, be relaxed, you know. And I like the maturity level that's here for some of you. You know, why be enemies when you can be friends?